Danielle joins us now, and it's already begun. There's snow up here on Broadcast. I didn't see any accumulating on the road yet, though.
The ground is so warm, so it's going to take some time for things to cool down enough for it to start accumulating. But because we're going to get so much, it'll be a little tricky out there on the roads, the highways, wind and zero visibility in some spots at times. This is a look at the snowfall warning in place. Calgary, yes, is included in this. It goes down to Pincher Creek and Crow's Nest Pass and off to the east as well. So Environment Canada and many models suggesting that up to 30, even 40 centimeters in any of this area in the white is possible in some localized spots. Most likely in Calgary, what we're looking at is anywhere from 10 to 20 centimeters tonight, and then another 5 to 10 tomorrow. So a good amount, absolutely. -1 is the temperature right now. When we look at the next 24 hours, so this is your 24-hour forecast brought to you by Fifth Avenue Volkswagen, family-owned, community-driven. Discover more at Fifth Avenue Volkswagen. We're dealing with wind chill. In fact, tomorrow morning, a wind chill of -17 and a wind chill of -7 in the afternoon. The heaviest snow will be tonight through tomorrow morning, and it will start to let up in the afternoon. More details on this coming up, Ian.
I was just talking about my favorite kind of snow, and that's the snow that melts as soon as it hits the ground.
Melts on contact. And a lot of it will do that because the ground is so warm. But then after enough snow, it'll just start building up while we're sleeping. On the cars, on the grass, on the roads. So tomorrow will be treacherous in many spots. You can see the snow has already moved into the city. It's snowing in the city. You saw our reporters out there already with snow falling on their heads. This is what we're looking at, and it will intensify through the evening, overnight, and for tomorrow morning in the city. -1 now, so we are starting to drop off. You can see those colder temperatures to the north, much warmer temperatures to the south, so that colder area is just filtering down. This is why as we got the moisture, we were already at that freezing mark. It went right to snowfall pretty much. We had a little bit of rain in the city and then right to snow, but there's a lot of rain in the southeast corner because temperatures are so warm, and then we'll get the switch to snowfall for tonight. This is a look at wind gusts today. These will be the gusts tomorrow as well. That will be combined with the snow tonight and tomorrow. So you're looking at not just falling snow, you're looking at blowing snow and reduced visibility. Almost blizzard-like conditions possible in some spots at times. So reduced visibility, cold temperatures, slippery roads. We're right back into winter weather for a day and a half here. All right, so there's that rainfall in the south end, and then in Calgary, we're looking at the snowfall. So Calgary over through towards Canmore, down to Okotoks, it's a snow event right now. And then further to the south, Nanton is getting into that mixed precipitation, so is Vulcan. And then off to the east, where it's still warm enough, closer to Brooks, towards Medicine Hat, it's all rain. This is why this is hard to forecast snowfall totals, because yes, there's a lot of melting on contact with the ground, but also we're getting a lot of rain in many communities before that switch to snow. So it's when we drop to that freezing mark and that change happens. All right, as we go through the evening hours, it will intensify in Calgary and start to make it switch over to wet snow tonight, especially through the overnight hours for the far south. And then we're looking at consistently it remaining and spinning, the system spinning over us for much of tomorrow as well. It should clear out of Calgary in the afternoon hours, and then it'll take more time to clear out of the southeast corner. This is where we have the snowfall warnings in place in the white here. Pincher Creek, Crow's Nest Pass, Claresholm, Calgary, Olds, Drumheller, towards Coronation as well. I want to show you the bullseye areas that most likely will see the highest amounts of snow. For Calgary specifically, anywhere from 20 to 30 centimeters of snow is possible. Some communities, though, will just see 15. When we look further to the south, though, Okotoks, High River, towards Strathmore, Brooks, and then up through towards Coronation and Hanna, these areas will likely see closer to that 30 centimeter mark. All right, combined with gusts around 40 kilometers per hour and a high of -3 tomorrow. Then we clear out Friday, still some cloud cover, but also some sunny breaks and 4 degrees. And look at your weekend. We're going to be rewarded for this. 9 for Saturday, 14 for Sunday. Ian?
Okay, let's skip over the hard stuff and get straight to the weekend, which looks pretty good.
Yeah. Pretend we already shoveled this. Pretend we've moved on from this.
Never happened.
Never happened. I like how you think, Ian. -1 currently. Today's high was 5, but that was really, really early in the morning. We're having wind chill in the minus teens for tomorrow to kick off the day, and even in the afternoon, we have wind chill. Snow will be heaviest tonight through tomorrow morning, and then start to taper off tomorrow afternoon. Oh yeah, we said not to talk about that. Okay, look at your weekend. Saturday and Sunday, 9 and 14, a whole lot of sunshine.
Let's bring Danielle in now. So just what should we be expecting for the next 24 hours or so?
Well, first, I think we're all in agreement that most people would like this falling in the form of rain rather than snow. And in some communities, it actually is. For example, to the far south where they have much warmer temperatures. But for Calgary specifically, we're already in the snowfall, as you saw Tyson out there. The heaviest snow will be tonight through tomorrow morning, and we're looking at picking up anywhere from 15 up to 30 centimeters possible in and around the city. We are under a snowfall warning as well. This is wet snow. It's called heart attack snow for a reason. It's a lot of work to shovel. So take your time shoveling. Take your time tomorrow morning when you have to head out. You can see mainly rain in the south end, but that will switch over to the wet snow tonight and will become more of a bullseye area if we're seeing the most amount of snow. -1 is the temperature right now. -7 is what it feels like with the wind chill. As we head through these next 24 hours, look at the wind chill for tomorrow morning, -17. So we are right back into what will feel like and look like the middle of winter. This is also combined with wind gusts up to 40, even 50 kilometers per hour. So that's going to reduce visibility at times to near zero. More details coming up, Tara.
Let's bring Danielle back in now as we look at this big storm rolling in.
Yeah, it's intense. And this is definitely one to take seriously because the roads are going to be very tricky tonight and through tomorrow. Let me just focus on Calgary and the main things you can expect here. So Calgary, we're looking at anywhere from 50 to 30 centimeters of this wet snow. Now, a lot of it melting on contact with the ground because the ground is so warm, but as we continue to get the snowfall, there will start to be some buildup in the overnight hours and through tomorrow morning. And that's on the cars and on the roads and, of course, in the grass. Now, the heaviest snow for Calgary specifically is tonight through tomorrow morning. And then by the noon hour, it should start to really taper off and make its way out at times, because this is also combined with wind gusts up to 40, even 50 kilometers per hour. We're looking at visibility down to almost zero at times. So blizzard-like conditions certainly possible. You also have to be prepared for cold conditions. It's cold now. It's about to get even colder. You can see that frigid air starting to filter down. It's -2 in Calgary right now. Check out Lethbridge, though, and Medicine Hat, 12 degrees. Mainly a rain event in the southeast corner with the system now, but we will switch over to wet snow. Here's a look at wind gusts today. These are the maximum gusts in the 60s for Lethbridge towards Medicine Hat. In the 40s for Calgary. We're looking at winds like this tonight and tomorrow as well, and that's why we're looking at that reduced visibility when the snow is falling. So again, in the southeast corner, because it is so warm, it's a rain event right now. Overnight, it will switch to snow. And for Calgary, we're looking at snow, especially off to the west. On the BC side, they're even getting thunder snow in some cases, which is thunderstorms with snowfall. All right, just zooming in, you can see Calgary down to Okotoks and now Nanton making that switch over as well. And then off to the east, near Lomond, is still warm enough that we are getting mainly rain and towards Medicine Hat area as well. Okay, I'm going to give you the futurecast here to give you a better timeline. So for tonight, this intensifies in Calgary. And then as we head into tomorrow morning, you can see it's still in the city. So overnight, 3 a.m. and into the morning hours. You can also see in those overnight hours, we switch to the wet snow in the far south. Now, by the noon hour, this should start to taper off and make its way out of Calgary, but it will still be east of Calgary, and it will still be in many communities in the far south, as you can see, throughout much of the day, and then clearing out overnight. Calgary later in the day, we may even see some sunshine peek through, and that will lead us to much better weather to come, because we do have a nice long-range forecast after we get through this. Here's a look at the snowfall warning in place. Pincher Creek, Crow's Nest Pass, up through Calgary, Drumheller, Brooks, Where we're looking at the biggest amount of snow, most likely, is Okotoks down through High River, Strathmore up to Hannah, and over through Brooks, where we're most likely to see closer to that 30 centimeters of snow, and everywhere else looking at closer to 15 centimeters, Calgary included. But again, we could get up to the 30 mark, most likely 15 centimeters. -3 is our high tomorrow, feeling more like -7. By Friday, though, 4, 9 for Saturday, and into the teens by Sunday, so we have a fantastic weekend ahead. That's your Action Furnace 5-day forecast.
All right, you guys, a very touching moment was captured at the Flames game last night, and this was a gesture that this young fan will never forget. So what else? All the other kids out there, it pays to make a sign because sometimes they see it.
Right.
Right.
Well, imagine finding baby otters hidden in your backyard. That is exactly what happened to a family in Richmond, BC. Oh. They live near the Fraser River. They were noticing a river otter regularly visiting their shed, and so they called a wildlife removal company. Technicians came and they found a hidden den with 3-week-old pups inside. Oh, the trio was put into a heated box nearby, and that allowed Mom to retrieve them. They covered the shed in screening, and Mom and pups have now moved on.
Everyone's happy.
Yeah.
Right.
How
what a day.
Adorable.
Yes.
This falls more into the terrifying. I'm going to leave you with, I'm guaranteeing, the weirdest thing you will see today. Okay, this is Edward Warchocki. He's a humanoid robot. That's his name. This video has gone viral. This is him chasing wild boars out of a neighborhood in Warsaw, chasing them back into the woods. So everyone apparently knows Edward. He's a big celebrity in Poland. He's been on their version of Dancing with the Stars. He regularly chats with people on the street. He even ran in the city's marathon last month.
Wow.
Well, I can say better Edward than a person, actually. A human being doing that. They may get in a little trouble.
I think that's a good job for him, but yeah, freaky. A little bit freaky.
Yes. Oh, yuck. Here we go. We talked about this for the last few days. Here it is. Lots of snowfall in the city right now, and we're just getting started because it's going to last all night and through much of tomorrow morning. Temperatures are plummeting. Check this out. You can see that colder air just starting to move down. -2 in Calgary, but with the wind chill feels more like -9 right now. But check out the warmth, the Lethbridge and Medicine Hat, 12 degrees. So more of a rain event in the southeast corner, snow event towards Calgary, 43 kilometers per hour. That was our max gust in the city today, and in the 60s, Lethbridge and Medicine Hat. Still gusty tonight and tomorrow, and so when we get the snowfall in all of these communities, that's blowing snow at times too, reducing visibility, so very tricky driving conditions. Mainly rain, but you can see this is starting to switch over, headed towards Hannah, Oyen, Calgary. We've been in the snowfall pretty much right from the beginning. Here's a look at your next 24 hours. This is your 24-hour forecast brought to you by Action Furnace. Fixed right, or it's free, and check out the wind chill. -17 is what we kick off the day at, with that lovely wind chill, and -7 in the afternoon. Now we're looking at the heaviest snow in the city tonight through tomorrow morning, and then it starts to make its way out around that noon hour. We may even see some sunshine peek out closer to about 4 or 5 p.m. All right, let's take a little look around here. 14 degrees and mostly cloudy skies for Salmon Arm, Kelowna, so nice there. Not nice, Rocky Mountain House, and down through towards Olds, Calgary, Coronation, Drumheller, High River. Banff will not get the snowfall for tomorrow to be done by then, but Crozes Pass, Lethbridge, Brooks, Medicine Hat, Milk River, all looking at snowfall, and as you can see, much cooler temperatures for tomorrow, but we will rebound and get above freezing by after tomorrow. Tara.
And be wary if you're driving down there, because it's going to be snowing all evening.
Yeah, I would say there's probably going to be less fans at this game driving through this. All right, so happy mid-April to y'all. Yes. You know, this is southern Alberta and what we deal with. So anywhere from 15 to 30 centimeters of snow. Now, a lot of it melting on contact, but we already are seeing accumulation in the grass, and we'll start to see it on the roads eventually, and definitely on the cars. Tomorrow, gusts north, out of the north, 40 kilometers per hour, so snow and blowing snow tonight and tomorrow. The bulk of it for Calgary is tonight and tomorrow morning, so a terrible morning commute. -3 is our high, but then look at our weekend. We will be rewarded in the teens by Sunday. Your weather window is brought to you by Lux Windows and Doors, crafting quality windows and doors for your style, budget, Alberta's climate. And this is sent in from Tara in Aspen, and this is what her backyard looks like right now. So.
Outdoor hockey's not finished yet.
No,
don't kid yourself.
If you get snowy pics, Calgary weather pics at bellmedia.ca.
Thanks for your company tonight. Have a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow.